Basketball may reign supreme in this state, but on this day, the Cards and the Cats on the gridiron for the vaunted Governor's Cup, and the attention of every blade of bluegrass will be right here. Welcome to Commonwealth Stadium in Lexington, Kentucky, home of the Wildcats. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on a team from the SEC, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Cardinals will put toe to leather and we'll get started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Kentucky's offense will have the football first. Louisville squeaked out a close one the last time these two met.
And the Cardinals made big plays when they really needed to. It's hard to execute sometimes with emotions and rivalry games, but they took care of business, Palmer.
And that's the key, David. They came in and they were composed. Not easy to do in the Governor's Cup.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And I think this offense was looking for a reason to ignite the home crowd, coming out on first down, throwing the football, but the defense was ready. Nice job getting to the quarterback, making a big sack on the first play of the game.
Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Davis will throw. Makes the grab. It's Jordan. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. So the Louisville Cardinals offense will get the ball for the first time. Give to the running back. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The Cardinals can really attack on this 2nd and short. The run from the shotgun. Turns it on in midfield. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's ball. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. And the Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
But one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Caught in the backfield, it's ball. They stop him at the 23. Good pickup, but not quite enough for the first down. It'll bring up 4th down. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And he'll go down, but he has enough for the first down. The Cardinals are threatening in the red zone. They'll give it to the back. Spins away from the defender. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Louisville!
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Patterson. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Davis looking to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. That's reeled in. It's Wilcox. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Kentucky will be forced to... This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Opening play of the drive from the 39. From the gun, running back on the move. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's the handoff. There he goes. A very productive run. Gets it inside the 40 all the way down to the 38-yard line.
Man, I want to be a running back in this offense. When you take that handoff to the right and you see that blocking and all the holes open up, that's a good sight for a running back.
You've heard of read and react. I think the defense read it. They just didn't react very well.
Well, when you got that kind of a line, just all that push they're getting on that right side, they just pushed the defensive lineman back, got in the linebacker's laps, and man, oh man, it was brutal up front.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. That's the end of the period, and Louisville has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Cardinals are rolling down the field. Caught behind the line. It's Golden. Got enough space. Touchdown, Cardinals. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hitting the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer us. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. This is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success, because right now, they got to beg them.
Ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
And turnovers are so pivotal to winning a football game. Last week, man, he put it on the deck as well, and they lost by a possession. This week, you fumble again. Man, you've got to take care of the football. That's always priority number one for every single offense.
Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Looking to fire. He'll take a shot. And they almost came up with that pick in the end zone. What a stop that would have been. And, guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ball. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. The Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Rushes on him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
QBs do a really good job of feeling pressure and trying to get away from it. You can see he wants to, but there's nowhere to go. Great job by the defense, getting him to the ground.
Touchdown, Cardinals! A great catch and run for 6.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all 3 phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points.
It's picked off, and another empty drive. Got some room to... No, he loses the ball after the huge gain. And they put it on the deck, but it gets out of bounds to avoid the turnover.
When you start to get that offense going and start having success, you got to make sure when you get closer to the scoring range, I take care of that football. If you don't, coach is going to go you on the sideline, you in the game.
These two first met in 1912, and both have a rich history of stars. John Unitas, Lamar Jackson from Louisville, Bear Bryant, and Tim Couch at Kentucky through the years. The rivalry is a great one, fellas.
That's a great list of people to think about in this rivalry. Obviously, it runs deep, and the uniforms are solid, right? Like bright red, blue on the other side, just a nice color clash.
Yeah,
breaks into the open. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
Well, I'll tell you, it was a pretty dumb decision by the opponent to go for it so deep in their own end, and this offense now is making them pay for that. After getting the ball back on the 3rd play of the drive, they're able to run it, get the first down, and stay on the field.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Marches ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Louisville!
You talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment be danged. You talk about home field advantage. Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this first half as good as you possibly can.
getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he's coming out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Jordan. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. Davis will throw. Takes a hit as he fires. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Trying to punch it in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown Cardinals.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game.
Turning it on! He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Davis looking to pass. Finds his tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Snagged in the middle. It's Rodriguez. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And the Wildcats really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Catch in the middle. It's Gilmore. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Quick snap and a spike to stop the clock. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right hash. flashes in between the uprights. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Leaves it with the running back. And he's able to get some positive yardage before he's brought down, and that'll bring us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, in a rivalry filled with magical moments, even more here today between the Wildcats and Cards.
Kentucky will boot it deep to get the second half underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. He's moving out of the pocket. Oh, he's got some space. Creates a little room. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. He's got him. He's got it out of bounds at the 41-yard line. And the Cardinals are marching down the field. From the gun, running back gets to give. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. The give to the back. Breaks the tackle. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the give to the back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Got some room, headed to the goal line. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. And the Cardinals trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Tight end finds a soft spot. Touchdown, Cardinals! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. The Ville taking command as the Cardinals stretch the lead.
Yeah, the Cardinals doing everything right. They're doing everything they need to do. They are looking down their noses at Kentucky right now, say, we run this state.
And it looks like Louisville just has the most composure between the two teams in this game, right? They're not making as many mental errors, and that's starting to show up on the scoreboard.
The inside handoff. Jukes his way for more. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. This offense has it with really good field position. The pull and throw off the RPO. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. So now it's 2nd and long. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. He's got it. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. They're going back to the ground. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville! Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind the 8 ball. I mean, this offense has to do something, put it together. You got a deficit, Palmer. You need some mojo. Something needs to go your way. At
this point of the game, they've got to score touchdowns every time they have possession.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Using his legs, it's Wilcox. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a first down. Davis will throw. Blasted as he lets it go. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. To the air on first down. Setting up the screen. There he goes. Touchdown Cardinals. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll try the run. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. That's the end of the quarter, and Louisville has the edge. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. From the gun. Give on the inside. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. And the Wildcats have their offense in high gear. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Breaks into the open. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Wildcats back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Give to the back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. They're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched, but here in the fourth quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know the next time you take the field, which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. He leaves it with the back. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The RPO fired complete to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. He couldn't get close to the marker. Got 3 yards, but it'll be 4th and 3. The Cardinals will bring the punt team onto the field. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the pass.
Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Wildcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Bought a little time, lets it go. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? From the gun, the give, looking for room. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Using the quick game. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
And they've converted their first 2 3rd down opportunities, but a 3rd and long is a different animal. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Under fire. Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Kentucky will be forced to punt. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Turning it on! He's piled up 65 yards rushing so far in this one, and he's closing in on 1,200 for the season. They'll give it to him again. Oh, better look out! Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Got the 1st down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They'll go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And the Cardinals are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. They'll leave it with him. Creates a little space. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Maybe it was just in the cards as Louisville takes home this rivalry game, and they will bring the Governor's Cup home to the Ville. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese.